Hello, it is Debbie. It is Sunday, October 1st. Um, this video is kind of like a public service announcement for all my people out there. July 20th, I was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer in both of my breasts. Buy one, get one. So I had found out because I went for my annual mammogram, and I had gone previously in like June for my regular gyno appointment, and just like I do, she did a manual breast exam, felt nothing, just like I had not felt anything. And because of the mammogram and then of course the ultrasound, they were able to identify it. But I swear to you, when I pulled into that mammogram appointment, I mean, I go every year, same place, no big deal. But this time I got out of the car and I swear, like, I just had this like sense of something just not being right with the world. So however that translated to me, whatever. Thankfully it is stage 1, and thankfully all of my markers that have been tested are like in my favor. I have decided though to get a double mastectomy, and I have also decided to, oh my God, it's here, not get reconstruction surgery. I am 100% so confident in that decision. I honestly don't know if I've ever been more confident in anything. And what that means is that I am not getting the fake boobs, and it is fine for those who have decided to, because I know that this is a really hard decision, because I've had conversations about it with Alex, but I had already, both of us, like, I knew I had already made up my mind of what I wanted to do as soon as there was even a question of what was going on. I literally came home that day from the mammogram ultrasound, the initial, and I told him, I was like, dude, I'm going for a biopsy, and I'm just saying straight up, if this comes back breast cancer, these babies are going off. It was a very, for me, it was a very easy decision, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I've had them, and I'm calling them because I don't, they're yeah. So 6th grade, we're all hitting, my cat just jumped on top of the golf cart, hitting the puberty moments. Well, my genetics, both my grandmothers, my mom, very well endowed women are in the bloodline. And so 6th freaking grade, I remember going to Birdines with my mom and going to buy training bras, and they were these little white, I don't know, horrible strappy things. Oh, you can see the shadow of my cat on top of the golf cart. But it's so cool. Changa! Anyway, so I just remember these horribly painful, uncomfortable white training bras that I would wear. And I remember leaving my 6th grade class, and I have to walk, in order to get to the bathroom, you have to walk all the way to the main part of the school, go through the library, go to the bathroom, one of the bathrooms, and I would take it off, and then I would wad it up into my hand and walk back, sneak it back into my desk. And I hated it. And then my mom kept on telling me, don't worry, honey, you're gonna get used to it. I know it sucks and it doesn't feel comfortable, but you will get used to it. Okay, I'm 55 years old now, and that was when I was 11, 12. Never ever did I ever get used to it. I never ever 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 did I ever once ever put on a bra, sports bra or other, and go, oh, God, I'm so happy I just put this thing on. No, and I would bet you a billion, gajillion dollars, all the money in the entire world. There is not one single solitary woman out there that does not, the first thing that she comes home is take that bra off and free them. That was 6th grade. Middle school, I earned the awesome nickname of Debbie Jugs because I developed to a size CD when I was in 8th grade going into 9th grade. So Debbie Jugs it was. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm not stupid. I, for 100%, use them to my advantage. Oh, 100%. I actually participated in a wet t-shirt contest when I was at the University of South Florida. I proudly, though, came in second because the idea is you put on a tank top and they put water on you, whatever. I got free beer. The girl that won jumped back up on stage and took off her bottom, her skirt, so she was just in her underwear. So I stood back and I kindly gave her, was like, I am not doing that. It's freaking ridiculous. But anyway, oh God, I remember going on the beach and I had my friend Kathy, she would be like, I'm getting you a pin to wear right here that just would say, stop staring at my tits. I for 100% know that they have served me well. I do find it funny though, for as whatever purpose they've served. For the girls' purpose, for me being the mom, and they got the gold, they got the good stuff right at the beginning, but after that, they were absolutely useless. And I will never forget, Ashley was like 4 days old, and I was upstairs when we were living in Miami, and Alex comes up and Ashley's screaming her head off, and he's like, what's going on? And I've got her on my boob, and I'm like, I don't know, these fucking things don't work. They're just for show. Okay, so my mom duties, they got the gold, but then they just didn't work. I was like, okay, well, that's that. And as I've gotten older, gravity, and to be honest with you, at this point, they are such a freaking nuisance. I'm being straight up 100% honest. I was on a golf cart ride last night, and I had to hold my boobs for a half a mile on a stretch of sidewalk because they hurt so damn much. To go for a bike ride, and I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna hold them because I don't really care what people think. So if they're gonna hurt, I'm gonna hold them to protect them. When I run, and I know that they're sports bras. My God, do you know how many conversations on Run Disney Facebook feeds of women talking about anybody having good advice on the good sports bras and stuff like that? And I just hope and pray that whenever I run, I just hope that it just doesn't hurt too bad. So I am all those things, and my amazing husband, my freaking amazing husband, who from the second that I told him that I wanted to go get a mastectomy, there was never even, but he was 100% on board, if not reminding me why it is that I'm doing what it is that I'm doing. So the surgery is on Tuesday, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not scared. I think I'm just anxious. I just want it freaking done. I just want it over with already. I mean, this has been in my knowledge, Alex's knowledge, and the girls' knowledge since June. I held off on telling my parents until last week when I got an actual surgery date. I could not, from a daughter perspective, but also coming from a parent who has 2 girls, I could not tell them and allow them that much time of the unknown, because I had the luxury of that, because I didn't know at the beginning that I was going to be okay, but as time progressed, I was like, okay, well, I didn't know. I waited until I knew that I'd be okay, that there was a resolution. It was one of the hardest things that I've absolutely ever done, was tell my parents. We had a great conversation. They've been handling it as well as they possibly can. They're coming up here tomorrow. My sister's coming up on Friday, and Alex and the girls are here, and obviously, and yeah, so things that I am looking forward to once I heal. Buying a bikini. I have not bought a bikini bathing suit since I was 17, 18, because of my top and because of my self-consciousness of making sure that if I had to run on a beach, they weren't going to be exposing themselves and saying hi to everyone. When I went to Target yesterday, I bought pajamas for the surgery, kind of a thing, so I had buttons. Anyway, I passed by the bikinis and I actually stopped and I was like, I'm going to be visiting you soon. I am so looking forward to running. I know it's obviously not going to be like soon. I'm hoping that because I'm not getting reconstruction surgery, the recovery time will be a lot less. But I cannot wait to run. Oh my God. I am very curious how my weights workouts are going to be, because like tonight I did one pretty hardcore, my last hoo-ha. Tomorrow morning I'm going to go for my last run with boobs. And tonight I did my last workout in the garage with boobs. I know it sounds silly, but God, it's really just been, that's just how I've been handling this. So anyway, I also just want to make sure that everyone is aware that the reason why I am going to be okay, one, I got lucky. I'm in stage 1. But I just want you to know, after my diagnosis, after it had been known on an ultrasound and a breast MRI, but not at this point, an ultrasound at this point. So 2 mammograms, 2 ultrasounds. I had 5 doctors do manual breast exams on both of my breasts, and not one of them detected it. And they even knew the tumors were there, and they're like, we can't feel it. So please, 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 I know you hear it, you know it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, in the month of whatever friggin' month, it's October, I guess. Oh, now. Oh, wow, that's kind of ironic. So yeah, go freaking get your, go get your mammograms. Because personally, I just know if this was not caught, it would not stay at a stage 1. So I'm a very lucky person. Yeah, anyway, just a PSA, go get your mammograms, go tell people you love to go get their mammograms. They definitely freaking save lives. They do exactly what they're meant to do. And just know that I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna rock this flat-chested thing. I cannot friggin' wait. Yeah, so I'm really, I just want this done. So anyway, I love you all. Go get your mammograms, and I'll see you all on the flat side. Anyway, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't joke, but really, this is how I deal with shit. I love you all. Bye.